Do any of you rehearse hypothetical conversations throughout the day, or am I just crazy? I was taught this is called scripting. It is often used to create a desired behavioral response as well as reduce anxiety in unfamiliar, potential, or theoretical circumstance. It's definitely not crazy. It's a method of coping ahead. I do this to process my thoughts and emotions. I act like both myself and my psychiatrist. I do this. I think a lot of different types of PPL do this for different reasons. I have both ADHD and autism, and it is common in both groups. For me specifically, I don't think in actual words. So as a kid I learned to vocalize my thoughts to find the words I needed if I was going to write them down or if I thought I might need to edit them. So basically I think something and it's like a cloud in my brain. Then the anxiety cloud shows up with ideas about how that original thought might be perceived by others. So I open my mouth and words fall out. Once the words come out I can process them and decide if I expressed that properly. Sometimes I can get myself to mouth the words or just think about saying them. But that takes more effort. So if I'm in a loud or stressful environment I do not shut up. My dad used to get so annoyed when I did math HMWK as a kid. I'd just be repeating numbers. It happens to others as well. I have conversations, debates and arguments with other people, but in my head or just with myself. You're not crazy. And this phenomenon isn't unique to people with mental disorders. Everyone does this. 99% of the time I do it because I'm rehearsing for a potential conflict. But usually the plan collapses and I have to think on the fly. I find taking a few deep breaths before answering during the actual conversation to be more fruitful. But it's good to have a list of points to go over and how to express them most clearly and concisely. If you're crazy, so am I. Do it all the time. Yes, I find it therapeutic. I do this quite often, although it's usually in preparation for a conversation I might have. If you're having those conversations from both perspectives, yours and whomever you are hypothetically talking to, this is a classic sign of intelligence and creativity. Congrats. Everyone does it. I rehearse almost every interaction I know I will have. Sometimes I just start pacing and think loudly. It's like I'm listening to myself have a conversation with someone. It's almost always someone I know, though I don't really choose who. I always thought I must be really weird for that, but it occurred to me that it might have something to do with my ADHD. Always think you're just imaginative and fun. Yes, I do that, too. I did it more when I was young, through high school, and rehearsed a lot of conversations that would have been difficult in some way. I think I did do it to be prepared. Since moving out from my parents' house, there's a lot less stress in my life and I'm less inclined to practice a conversation. When I do, it's generally a more pleasant conversation or on a topic I don't discuss much. I do it, but I have to watch myself to make sure I don't just have the imaginary other person feeding me the lines I want to respond to. That has a place, i.e., using an imaginary other person to go places you want to get to. But I like to stay aware of it's happening. Otherwise, I can set myself up by getting too self-indulgent with it. I like to use internal dialogue to check my logical understanding of a situation and test my reasoning skills. I find this works best if my counterpoint assumes the role of a real or fictitious person. Hopefully your hypothetically conversations are based on interesting topics. Or are they more superfluous in nature? I do this all the time. Explain concepts to people. Have reasoned arguments the lot. All in my head open mouth smile. I don't think I'm crazy. It just helps me order my thoughts. I do it, and practice with my therapist. I do it, less than I used to. But I do it too. What I don't understand is how people will read and not hear anything. Or when they think, they don't think in sentences. They're just blank and do.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.